Make up a story
Wow. Podcast.
Hello, welcome to Make Up a Story. I'm Alba, and this is...
Brandon with the long hair, all out.
Wow! I was dancing Zumba, and we were doing this move. And I was doing it as well, but I have no hair to move.
Really sexy down there.
Woo! So it was really fun. Anyway, how are you doing? How was your week?
Now that I remember, watching episode 1, we didn't play the intro.
No, because we're playing it at the very beginning now, so we don't need to send the intro.
Okay, so you want to play it right at the beginning?
Yeah, we spoke about this.
Oh, I thought you meant like first and then... Oh,
No,
okay.
like before we even say, hello, welcome to Make Up a Story, we say, Make Up a Story podcast, and then we start.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
God damn it.
Well, you can't tell that we haven't edited episode 1 just yet, but this is episode 2. Cheers.
You're editing it, so that's why it goes. All right, so second episode, you wanted to chat about something.
About your hair first.
Yeah, my hair is going out. So after months, I've been...
Are you gonna shave it? Like, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cut it. I think I'm gonna leave like quite short. But I want to cut it off. It's too long now, and it's a lot of work that I have to do.
But what is quite short? What does it mean?
I don't know, like till here. Like I'm gonna have
Oh,
all
like-
shave all around, but then only the top is gonna go like long, but not
Hang
that
on,
long.
but shorter than me or longer than I do have?
The sides like you, and
Uh-huh.
the top is gonna be longer than you.
Okay, fine.
So yeah, but I don't want the long hair anymore. I didn't cut my hair for the last 2 years and a half.
Literally,
So
since I met you, in
Yeah.
fact.
so yeah, I want to just cut it off and then have again the ability, because the thing is, like, I never have the hair out. I always keep it on top with a
You always
ponytail,
tie it, yeah.
and then I go with the helmet to work, and it's like my helmet is falling.
But it's not because of your hair, is it? It's because your helmet isn't great.
No. It's because I put a ponytail, and then
Uh-huh.
the helmet just goes to the sides because it doesn't know what to do with a ponytail. So I don't like it, so I'm gonna cut it off.
Well, I cannot wait to see
And
it.
you are the opposite. You are living
I'm
along.
growing it, yeah. I
Growing
think
it.
from the last season to this one, you can start to tell the growth. I want it to be like super curly and have like a little bob of like blonde curls. So we'll see how that goes, because I might get tired of it and shave it at any point. But for now, I've been holding it. I think it's also because it's cold. But in the summer, I'm gonna be like,
But let's see.
we shall see. But I do really want a nice curly bob.
Why is it called Bob?
Bob's your uncle, mate. I don't know.
Wow, the British slang is
The slang is hitting,
hitting.
right by you.
Wow.
I did learn a word the other week, actually, but I can't say it because it's too much.
All right, no,
Too
no.
much of a slang.
We leave it on the side then.
But I do have some British friends, a couple, but well, I would say 2 people that come to mind, that they text me or they voice message me, and I have to Google what they're saying.
Oh yeah.
That happens to you
Yeah,
as well.
it happened to me the last week. Yeah, she sent me a text, and I was like, I don't understand what you're saying.
Who are you talking about?
Charlie, she sent
Yes.
she sent me a text, and I was outside and I was doing something cool, and I think she wanted to say like, oh, that's so cool, but she sent me a text and she wrote, "You're such a bola,"
What?
and it's Buller, and I've never seen that word in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
So I had to Google it and then laughed because I didn't know what to do, and I told her like I didn't understand.
Well, to be completely fair, you tend to just say ha 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 to whatever we say. So
yeah, but I mean it when I say it.
you say it all the time. So I hope
But
you
I'm
won't
laughing
mean
all the
it.
time. But you have an issue that I laugh all the time.
No, but I just want some emotion, something. There's some communication, not just a laugh.
I don't think by text I like to talk much.
No, you don't. But I mean, I'm happy with that. But sometimes you need clear, concise communication.
I know, yeah. But it's kind of difficult to understand people through texts, and sometimes I get it wrong.
Really?
Most of the time.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I don't know if I take always as a joke everything, but then maybe you are not meaning it as a joke.
That's why sometimes it's a little bit annoying when you're like, ha ha ha. And I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm putting here my heart and soul.
Well,
and you're like,
calm down.
ha,
You don't put
ha,
the heart or
ha,
anything.
ha, 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 ha.
I do it as well to Sylvia, and Sylvia's like, don't laugh at me anymore.
Yes.
Well, she tells you to not send that emoji, no? The one that is like...
No, I told her that.
Ah, you told her?
Yes.
I thought it was the other
No, I was
way
like, that fucking emoji, shaking emoji gives me anxiety.
around. Yeah. Well, she writes really good. I have to say that she says everything with every when she sends a text.
She means what
She
she's
means-
saying.
yeah.
She doesn't text you often,
Yeah,
but when she does, she means it.
you
Yeah,
understand what she sends a text.
exactly
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, well, episode 2,
Yes.
you're back, season 2, episode 2, all of 2, 2023, almost
Ah.
a 2 in all of them.
Almost.
So it's a great way of going. In today's episode, we're gonna chat about
What are we gonna chat about?
free diving.
Oh, free diving. Yes, but you have to do the challenge to me as well.
You want to do the challenge now?
I'd rather do it because we missed it in the last episode.
All right, let's go.
What's the challenge?
So to do something different in the podcast and to make a game, I have this new section that it's really simple. So I'm gonna read you. I will read you 3 different restaurant reviews,
Okay.
and you will have to tell me what kind of food they serve or they cook
So like,
based on their review.
but like, could it be Indian, Chinese, vegetarian, vegan?
So yeah,
That kind of
I will let
vibe.
you know 3 options for each one.
Okay, amazing.
And of course, I look for the best reviews. They will be good and bad. It's up to you how you
Interpret
read it.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I like this.
I have a few. We see if you get some, and I have to say that reading all the comments, because I do it from TripAdvisor, it's quite interesting to see. I write a lot of TripAdvisor. I think I'm like a senior or something like that in terms of reviews. I write a lot.
Am I senior?
Trying to help
I'm
people.
a senior TripAdvisor reviewer.
Well.
Sorry, this is an internal joke.
It's an internal joke, yeah.
And
it looks like.
for how do you call it?
For all the work.
For some reasons we cannot share the full joke essentially on the internet.
There's a lot of things we cannot really share in this podcast. One day.
One day.
So let's go with the first one, which is a tricky one. So I will read to you, and then
You give me
have to
3
tell me.
options.
I give you 3 options. Here we go. The first one is with gluten-free. So the title of the review is Gluten-Free, Not for People with Celiac Disease. Nice restaurant and nice people. That's the title.
Fuck.
And then she goes and says, we went here yesterday. We mentioned that one family member has a celiac disease. They immediately replied that she will get sick because there's flour everywhere. We were very pleased that they were honest about this, so we decided to go somewhere else. It was all looking good, and the people were really nice. All right, so only reading that. What comes to mind before I give you the 3 options?
I mean, it comes to mind Italian because
Alright.
of the pasta, or a bakery or something like that. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to give you 3 options.
Okay.
You have Indian, French,
Fucking hell.
or Italian.
I'm gonna go with Italian.
You sure it's the last one?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Correct.
Yes.
That's the first one.
Okay.
Great. That was easy because I was just gluten-free and the flour. But it's amazing because this guy or this person wrote a 5-star review and didn't even eat inside the restaurant.
But like sometimes just the service itself, the honesty is great, because sometimes they do try to sell you gluten-free stuff when it's not.
Well, many times.
Yeah.
It's a bit scary.
Actually, when I was in Spain, over Christmas, my bum bleeds when I eat gluten. I was bleeding just all the time. I'm so happy.
Really?
I'm so happy I'm back, because even in my own family kitchen, even though I was eating gluten free, something got mixed up, and it really like
What was it?
I still don't know. I think it was the oil where we fry like potatoes and stuff, that we make fries. I think they put something with flour or something in.
Oh.
Even I told my family, and they were like, no, we just put potatoes.
Well, it doesn't come from nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what it was, but I was feeling like I wasn't feeling great, my stomach, and now I'm feeling good again because I'm in my own place, my own kitchen, just gluten-free stuff. Perfect.
Yeah, that's a good thing of living in London now.
You're living alone as well. But
All
go
right.
for it. Next one.
Next one is going to be a little bit more difficult.
A little bit.
So,
naughty.
this review as well is a good one by the title, Awesome. And it goes, this place, I will not say the name, is fantastic. Our waitress is always pleasant and helpful, but she also likes to be a friend. She's so lovely and personal. Vegan meals are enormous. Vegans can enjoy flatbreads with their delicious hummus, but there are no hungry stomachs for anyone. The food is delectable. So,
Wait.
What do you think?
I have so many questions. Hang on.
I know.
Sorry.
This is a tricky one because, of course, I look for
So
them.
basically, it's saying that vegans are good to eat there, but the food is not great, right? Delectable.
Well, no, he's saying it's good. It's passable. It's kind of like...
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
delectable was like awful.
No.
Okay. It's possible vegans can eat there.
Yeah.
The service is nice, but that's it. Like, it hasn't got anything.
I mean, then
Also-
vegans can enjoy flatbreads with the delicious hummus.
That's all they can enjoy.
That's all they can enjoy. So,
Okay.
what type of food do you think she's talking about?
Okay, so it's Mediterranean, East Mediterranean, so like Turkish, Greek, around that area, I would say.
All right, so I'm going to give you...
Maybe Egypt, but I haven't really seen many Egyptian food around here, actually.
Let's see, I give you the options. First, it could be Turkish,
Yes.
Indian, or
oh,
Greek.
Flatbreads. Oh, you killed me with flatbreads.
That's the thing. I chose one that their food has flatbreads. And all of them three have flatbreads in there.
Yeah, but because of the hummus, it's not Indian. And I think this is gonna be the Greek restaurant that you love going to.
I don't know.
It's gonna be the real Greek.
Do you
I mean,
think?
Why not? I'm not losing anything, so I'm gonna bet on that.
And that's correct. Yeah,
Yes!
it's Greek food. But it's not my restaurant.
Oh,
It's another.
damn it, damn
it's another
it.
one. This one is called Andy's Greek Taverna.
Tavern.
Taverna.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, it's I have to try it now that after really I was looking for half an hour at these restaurants, and then after reading
Oh
this
my
restaurant,
God.
it looked really good. So yeah, I mean flatbread it has everywhere, but hummus is something typical from Turkey in Greek
And Greece.
restaurants.
Greece, yeah.
But yeah, it's really nice. And
Nice.
the last question,
Okay.
it's a little bit of a stretch because there's not much info. There's
Okay.
only one detail.
Mhm.
All right. So, after being a little reticent about a chain, we were hugely impressed. Very clean, efficient, friendly, and top service. The food was good value, hot, tasty, and the waiter was brilliant. I really enjoyed the evening.
Okay, so we have that it's a chain,
That's a good detail that you kept.
and I think if you're trying to trick me, probably you have chosen somewhere I worked.
I don't know. You want me to tell you the different options?
Yes, tell me the options, and then I think I'm gonna ask a question. Can I have a question?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So you have English, Japanese, or Italian.
Okay. Can you read the review again?
Yeah. After being a little reticent about a chain, we were hugely impressed. Very clean, efficient, friendly, and top service. The food was good value, hot, tasty, and the waiter was brilliant.
So I'm in between two. I'm in between Japanese just because Japanese chains are really fucking good.
All right.
English because you might be wanting to trick me with a pub, essentially. And it could be like Weatherspoons or something. But
That's a good guess.
I do think you're trying to trick me with wasabi, which is what I worked before. Even though it's a Korean chain, but it serves Japanese food. So I'm gonna go with Japanese. Is it right?
No.
Damn well, I mean one, fine.
Yeah, no.
What was it?
It's Italian.
Really? Like
Yeah.
Pizza Express?
It's Pizza Express.
We do go to Pizza Express a lot.
Yeah. So I wanted to find one from Pizza Express because we just went recently there.
Lol.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's I think I chose this one tricky because the only detail that can give it away is being a chain and then that is hot. But because people that go into wasabi, I think they go more for sushi than
no.
really.
Not really,
You
yeah.
think they sell more katsukari and all these things than
I mean, I know it for well, not more. Maybe like a half and half or
Oh.
like a 40-60. I don't know which one.
yeah? I thought it was
But
less.
we used to have like a massive queue just for hot food, like even in the summer.
Okay.
So I definitely think it's kind of a not half and half completely, but definitely
That's great.
definitely quite a big of it.
So that's the game. You got 2 right out of 3.
I'm
That's
very
pretty
happy.
amazing, and
Should
your
I
guess
do-
was good.
Should I do something for you next time?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. I'll,
You have
I'll
to think about a game that people at home can play as well and try to
Okay.
guess.
Okay. Actually, really cool. I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Brandon.
All right, so now we're gonna go into. You wanted to chat about food as well, no? Kind of like you're trying to get more protein.
Yes. So should we just talk about food for the rest of the episode, and then we can do free diving next time?
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Food. So I got diagnosed with celiac disease in September, October last year. And since then I was vegetarian, but since then I've introduced tuna to my diet. And basically I've also started exercising like August last year. So kind of came together.
Mm-hmm.
So I've actually, you don't know this, you know?
Well, I don't know.
My very first job, do you know Herbalife?
Yeah.
I worked for them. Well, for
what
them.
Do you mean?
I used to sell their products.
Oh, really?
When I was 16, yes.
In where?
In my hometown.
Oh, really? Oh,
I was in high school and I was working with them. Anyway, it's a long story because
But you could work when you're 16 under.
Yeah, because it was like kind of a freelance kind of gig.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't really declared because I didn't like make a huge amount anyway. I would make like 200 quid a month or whatever.
Yeah.
So I did do it for some time while I was doing my A levels. So I did learn a lot about nutrition and stuff. I didn't follow it completely, but I did know a little bit, and even like skincare as well. We used to sell skincare, which is very fun. Anyway,
they were big before.
They were really big.
I don't think now they're alive anymore.
No, I personally right now, I do not agree with like changing a whole meal just for a milkshake.
Yeah.
I think it's okay in the sense that if you cannot eat and if you're in a rush and you're doing 1,000 things, of course, have a milkshake instead of not eating 100%.
Yeah, but these people they only eat Huel, no? Is Huel called?
Huel, Huel.
Kind of,
it's similar. It's like, I mean, if you're super busy and you're not gonna eat, I rather you have a milkshake than don't have anything. But I'd rather eat.
When you're eating.
So I think right now I am trying to work out as I'm working out better, I think, and I'm getting my strength workouts in, and I'm trying to eat more protein in the sense trying to double the grams of protein per kilo of weight. And I'm enjoying it, actually.
I mean, that's amazing that you are able to... You're changing so much in terms of like... I mean, 1 year ago, you will not be doing any sport.
Yeah, literally like nothing. Yeah. I would be drumming and that was it.
Drumming and the bike. You take the bike every day and that's exercise at the end of the day. But now you're walking to work, you're going to Zumba, you're going to kickboxing.
Kickboxing.
You're doing a lot of things.
The kickboxing was a one-off thing, to be honest. I'm not going to go back. But I'm doing Pilates, which is really good. And
you can stretch? You're good stretching? Do you have flexibility?
Do you want me to show you? I've been... So basically, I also, like September, October, I started going to my chiropractor and I've been stretching since then. And I think I'm way more flexible. Now can I show you?
Let's go.
I'm not sure you're going to see it, but...
Let's see how she...
So basically, when I bend down, I can grab my legs. So if I do this, I can be like here.
So before you would not be able to catch it?
No, I would be like here maybe. But
now
I can touch underneath my... You see?
That's amazing.
And look. And like look behind as well.
Wow. So you were never able to do that? Or when you were a kid you were able and you lost it?
You know, I used to... When I was a kid, I used to be in dance for a few years and I used to be able to jump and do a split.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good one actually.
Things change.
Yeah. But I'm really happy because I'm like more able to move. And I'm also doing my strength training, not only to gain muscle, but because of my shoulder. I need to keep my shoulder active and going all the time. Otherwise, it just goes to shit.
And you have less back pain as well. Because remember, in the past, you were like every day in pain now.
Literally, last summer, I was having back pain for like 3 months. I remember telling you every single day, like, can I please have a massage?
Yeah, it's really bad.
And with the chiropractor, it has been amazing. Like, by stretching, I can release my pain. And that is like one of the biggest things that happened to me last year, to be completely honest. So I'm really happy, but I have a question for you.
Oh, let's go.
I don't know how to phrase this because I don't want it to sound aggressive or anything. So let me think. I want to speak to you after this, so I'm going to phrase it. Okay, so you're vegan, yeah?
Yeah, vegan.
Okay. You are so tense.
I don't know where you're going with this.
Okay. So I know like a lot of meat eaters have this question like, oh my God, you cannot get your protein with veganism, which I know is completely false. You can.
Yeah.
But my question is, because we see each other a lot and we eat together a lot.
Yeah.
My feeling is that you don't get as much protein maybe. What's your thoughts on that? And how could you get more protein being vegan?
I think when we are working at the office or
Mhm.
that, most of the times I don't eat any protein unless we
Yeah.
do tofu.
Exactly.
But when I'm at home, I eat a lot of tempeh, a lot of
Okay.
chickpeas, a lot of like these kind of grains, lentils, and it's
Okay, you
I
do.
get the proteins from there. And as well, I don't eat that much, but I do have shakes with protein sometimes.
Okay, good.
So yeah,
Okay.
but
You
I
do
could
get
eat
it.
more protein. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I
Yeah.
didn't want it to sound like, oh my god,
No. But
because
sure.
I know that's fake. That the fact of being vegan or
not at
vegetarian, you
all.
cannot have enough protein. I do think it might be a bit harder sometimes in the sense that, for example, I don't know, like tuna, because it's what I'm eating, has like 20 grams per 100 calories. No, per 100 grams. And maybe like chickpeas or lentils
Yeah.
do have protein, but maybe have like 6 or 10 grams instead of 20.
Yeah.
But 100%.
But the thing is, being vegan, I eat quite a lot of chickpeas.
Yeah.
I mean, when I eat something, I eat like for
Like
two,
a lot
maybe.
of it. Yeah.
People when they eat tuna, they eat something else or meat. Then they will have like a small amount of chickpeas or vegetables. Me, I eat all of that in vegetables.
All of the
so
vegetables.
It's a lot. But yeah, I could always eat more protein. It's something that even people that eat meat could eat more.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like me. Sorry, I do feel I'm stronger. Like it's such a weird. I think it's like it's not actually
Iron
true.
Woman.
I don't think it's true, but I just feel like don't know.
Yeah.
I think when you exercise, it's everything is in your mind as well.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's really helpful. Like, for example, when people are stressed and they go to the gym, they just release everything.
Oh my god, yes, that happened to me yesterday. I was so stressed out. Well, I was talking to you then, so you know what happened. But I was so stressed out. I was like, I finished. It was like 5 o'clock, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. And I actually laid in bed for like 15 minutes, and I was like, no, you're going out. And I literally just went to the gym to do my stretches, but the stretching area, there was a class going on, so I couldn't. So I had to wait for half an hour. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do some rowing, then I'm gonna do some da-da-da. And I basically ended up doing strengthening workout and then stretching. But it was good, and it changed my mindset completely.
Yeah, you release, how is that called, Sheila?
Endorphins. No, endorphins, yeah.
Endorphins, yeah. You release that, and then your brain is just amazing after that.
So cool.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, people prefer sometimes to do a sport before work and some others after work.
Oh, because of how I sleep.
It depends, yeah?
I always do after.
I don't know. In Canary Islands, I used to do a sport before going to work.
What time was that?
Like sometimes at 8, sometimes at 9.
Oh, fine. Like you wouldn't wake up at 6 a.m. to go and exercise to start working out.
I will wake up at that time just to go surfing or something. But
oh yeah, fair.
But sport, like playing tennis, like 2 hours, it will be like 9 o'clock, and then I will go to work at 1.
I could make the effort one day. Like if we do a park run, I'll wake up at 8 on a Saturday.
By every day doing it.
No,
but people like it.
Some people do enjoy it. I don't. I'm not that person. I'm a person that has to do it after.
Yeah.
Like 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 p.m. even. But Brandon, you're not gonna skip my question.
What question?
What happened with your iPhone? Can you do a quick recap on what happened and then what was the last news?
I sold my iPhone on eBay. Then the person that bought the iPhone on eBay told me that I didn't send the iPhone and there was a Samsung inside. So this guy looks like what he did is he sent me a photo of his old Samsung and he just wanted to steal my money and my iPhone. So then after a month chatting with this guy, I chatted with eBay and eBay was trying to fix it and trying to find a solution for this. But the thing is, eBay has this thing that they protect the buyer before
more than the seller.
So eBay was protecting this guy. So now it's been almost 4 months. I still don't have my money. I still don't have the iPhone. The buyer is not replying to my texts or anything. And eBay, it looks like...
so you gave him the money back?
Yeah, they took it from my account directly. Okay. So yeah, they told me like, don't worry. Like they asked me like, if you send the money now, everything will get solved and then we can talk from there. What eBay didn't tell me is that once they took the money from my account, they closed
the case.
They closed the case automatically. And then in December, a month after all of this, I was like, guys, I still didn't get my money or anything or any feedback. And they were like, oh, we will look into this. After a week, they tell me, I know, your case was closed a month ago. And then I was like, it's impossible that it's closed because I didn't receive my phone or anything. Or supposedly my phone that the guy saying that I sold. Anyways, now it's been 4 months. I don't have the money. I don't have the iPhone and still waiting for eBay to let me know what was going to happen. But in every text that I get from eBay, like every email, it's always the same of, it's an automatic message that is sent to everybody. Oh, we appreciate your patience, and then they
Oh.
have a small message down that is going like, Brandon, we know that you're trying to be a good seller and all of that, and I'm gonna solve this case for you. And that's been said like more than 5 times now with different people.
And nothing.
Nothing.
That's so annoying.
You know. And then the thing is like, I wanted to get solved because I have more things that I want to sell. But after this, I will never recommend eBay because they told me like the buyer will get always the.
What do you want to sell?
No, I have the a projector that I have there that I never used.
I want a projector, Brandon.
Oh, you want it?
Yes.
I can give it to you. And
Fucking hell,
I have
speak.
the old
don't
MacBook.
Don't say ha 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 ha.
I didn't.
Speak.
No, a friend of mine had it
Uh-huh.
since I left, like before the pandemic. So I gave it to him, and then he never used it. So he kept it for me. And then the other day he came for Christmas, and he gave it to me back.
I mean, if it's not massive, we can have a look.
No, it's a small one.
Oh, nice.
It's the one that we used to have in Camden. And
If
we
I
used
can
for
set
TV.
it in like if I can set it.
I think you can, yeah. But where would you sell it? Like it's a. Well, yeah, but you will need a stand or something.
Yeah,
to-
like I think I can take it home, have a look, see if I can use it. If
Go
not,
for
I'll
it.
bring it back to you.
Yeah, go for it because
Nice.
it's brand new. It's like, and so I want to sell that, but now I want to know about eBay. If I sell again, how can I protect myself? Because even though I have insurance, even though I have all these things, there will be like
nothing worked.
nothing worked. Like the buyer, if he says that, you lost. So then how can I get that? So and it's a lot of money because it's £800. And I told them like, guys, I don't mind if this was £50 or £100, but it's £800.
£800 that you were already planning to use to get
Yeah.
your iPhone 14. By the way, how's your iPhone 14? It arrived.
Yeah, a month took it got to my hands a month after I sold it. So it's a long time.
A month after you sold the 13th
Yeah.
to buy the 14th. Yeah. So
and
you
a
were.
week before we went to holidays.
Oh yeah, true. So you were without a phone for a month.
Yeah.
And you were
I
happy.
think
with
it was okay. I mean, I learned that I don't need a phone that much, but the thing is now I have the phone, so I create more things. And the
Yeah,
iPhone 14,
definitely.
it's amazing, and
That's so cool.
it's the battery on this phone is
The
a beast.
battery life.
It's a beast. And I'm
So
just waiting for
boy.
iPhone 15. So
No, are you gonna swap it again? No, please don't.
no.
I'm very happy with my 12 Pro, to be completely honest.
But your phone is great. I think the only thing that I will change it will be Sheila's phone, my girlfriend, because her phone is just like
Is it the 11th?
no, it's the X, so it's before the 10.
Oh, the 10th.
So
No,
it's the first version of the 10.
Okay.
So it's really like the battery goes really quickly. The camera is not that great. And today she was taking pictures with her phone, and she was like, "Oh, the quality is so bad." She took mine, and she was like, "Just
Oh!
how is it possible that this is such a big difference?" Because the iPhone
Yeah.
14, the lens that it has is amazing. And one of the things that the new one has is that if you take a photo in RAW, the megapixels have changed, and now it's 64 megapixels.
Oh wow!
So
Amazing.
it's a lot. But I never do a
that-
photo like that.
Okay, is that so? That's not how you took the picture of me in the tube the other day, no?
No. That's normal picture with portrait mode.
Amazing.
But that photo is really nice. It
That
came out
photo
nice.
is really cool. Yes, I have to post it
Yeah.
somewhere. I just wish my expression was happier because I'm like, I've done a kickboxing class and 30,000 steps today. It was just
But I feel like every time I take a picture of you and I tell you this is a picture, you just go like, you always go like acting.
yeah.
And I like to take pictures of people when they are not really looking. at it.
Yeah, more natural and
Yeah, which is
not
difficult.
post. Yeah.
It's really difficult.
But they come up really nice.
Yeah.
Not all the time. but
Have you been
mostly.
taking pictures with your camera or not when you went to, or the drone or anything?
When I went to where?
When you went home?
No.
Nothing.
No, I did take some film pictures actually,
All right.
but I still haven't finished the roll, which I've had for a year.
God.
So I should definitely be finishing that. at
Well,
some
they never
point
go
soon.
to waste.
Not really. Like
lose
they
a little
last
bit
a
of
very long
quality, but-
time, so it should be fine. But I do have to finish that roll because I bought the camera a year ago, and I still haven't used the first roll, which is really sad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What was the camera? This one that was the one that you took the pictures that day in the office, or
No, that was a really old camera.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
TikTok about it actually. Anyway,
you always
that
plug your
was a
TikTok, fucking
camera-
hell.
a camera from it's called Spalda Superblazzina, and it's from 1954. But my newest one I think is from the 80s, and it works really well. And the bokeh. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And you have your iPhone, which you're
Yeah.
happy with.
Yeah, and that's it. And I use it every day. I think that what if you have to say what you use your iPhone for the most, what is it? The function. What do you use your phone for? Because we know we don't use the phone for calls. I never call anyone, but you.
Well, I call my mom.
Yeah. What do you use in your phone the most? If you open now your phone and you go like, what app do you use the most? What do you think would be?
We're gonna find out. I think I actually don't know.
But you don't open that many social media apps.
I do. I'm on them. I'm on them, but like I don't really spend that much time. I think
you play more games.
No,
than...
I used to, but like me and games is like it's per season, you know, and I haven't played games for a bit. I would think it's Instagram now, to be honest.
Really?
How do I look that
I
up?
think if you go to settings and you have the option there.
Screen time or
Screen
something.
time. It tells you how many hours you've been. And
So what do you think it is?
I think yours or will be a game or TikTok, or maybe at night you are playing on TikTok all the time.
Actually, no.
No.
Instagram, 30 minutes. That's my most used app. Then it's WhatsApp, 13 minutes. And then it's TikTok, 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I'm not on TikTok. And then Be Real, 4 minutes. Lol.
Well, be real. It's not
And
really
then
that
it's
much.
Tinder. And then it's Hinge. Lol. And then it's podcast, 2 minutes. But I would say podcast is the thing that I listen to the most. Like, I'm not in the app for long, but I do play them for hours and hours. So that's that.
You
for
use
me
Apple Podcast? Or?
Yes. I don't love it, to be fair, but
No, I don't think the way it works on Apple Podcast.
sometimes I play a podcast at night to fall asleep,
Yeah.
and other podcast app just play the episode
Yeah.
and that's it, and it stops, so it's fine. But sometimes I wake up at 5 a.m. and there is like I know the 5th podcast playing. I'm like, what is this? And sometimes I miss episodes that I want to listen to just because Apple just keeps playing them. I can put the sleep timer, but like some other podcast apps just do it by default.
Yeah, no, it's not really the best.
Yeah,
The quality is better, the way it works, but I don't feel it's like. Really
I
big
don't love it,
difference.
to be completely honest, but it's okay.
All right.
It does what it does.
Oh, great.
So yeah, darling,
That's it. That's the second episode.
that's done.
We played games. We told stories about food, and
We will play a game next time.
yeah, let's see
How
what you come up
exciting.
with. And let's go to the third episode.
All right, see you next week.
Bye.